look bad from the ground, but a peek into the old convent from above is even worse. The roof gone, the top floor reduced to ash and rubble. And without even seeing inside, the fire chief knows so much water was used, millions of gallons, that the lower floors are likely ruined too. Good evening, I'm Christy Casciano.
I'm Jeff Kulikowski. The Syracuse police chief says the fire that ripped through the old Maria Regina campus may have been intentionally set.
150 firefighters were needed over 2 days to put this fire out. It took 24 hours, and then they have to watch for any reignition. Without the ability to get inside safely, the fire and police departments will use drones to look for signs of arson.
There's a scientific method on how they have to come to an origin and cause of a fire. So all those things have to come together with whatever evidence we put together. So everything outside of entering the building, we do all of those and we check those boxes.
So a lot of work ahead for investigators, but the work to redevelop the campus continues too. News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan sharing how the loss of the past might not be a loss of the future.
Among those seeing the damage up close for the first time, the CEO of the company under contract to buy this campus.
One of my colleagues called me in tears. Yes, she was devastated.
Megan Hoopert is behind the plans, touted as high up as the mayor's State of the City address, to build 180 units of much-needed apartments for seniors across the 12-building campus, but now without the crown jewel, as the mayor calls the old convent.
This building is so beautiful, and it had a tremendous amount of historic significance. So, we had a development plan that really tried to highlight the history, memorialize, maintain as much of that as we can while creating 26 units in this particular building.
Only for a few minutes are the fire and police departments allowing us to get this close, and it gives you the best look yet at the destruction. The bricks on the ground representing the floor above that just collapsed and crumbled in all that fire and smoke. You see boards on the windows representing that this building had been vacant for years. Broken windows from how hard the firefighters had to fight to put out the flames. And in totality, it shows a loss for the North Side, a loss for the people who had such history and memories here, and a loss for the future project that's continuing, but in a different way.
This was an important part of the project, but we don't believe that the project is infeasible now. So we need to come up with a new plan once we really understand the implications of the fire.
The incoming company still sounds committed. The city says the outgoing owner, Mark Conjal, is responsible to demolish what's left if deemed necessary.
It took on a lot of damage, a lot of fire damage, but a lot of water damage too. And is it feasible and possible to even be repaired? And that's part of our evaluation process in deciding, if we need to declare an emergency or not.
Already alarmed by his neglect of the property, as city leaders have described, they'll bill him for the cleanup if he doesn't do it. In Syracuse, Andrew Donovan, News Channel 9.
And News Channel 9 has not heard back from Mark Conjal, owner of the property, through his Granite Development Company. Yes, he is a son and brother to the founders of Destiny USA.